Moshe, Moshe! Good morning. My son, Logan, does not want me to say Moshe, Moshe anymore. He told me to stop saying it. I don't know why. It's more than an acceptable greeting, but apparently it doesn't go over well with the kids, apparently. I would have thought otherwise. You know, am I your bro? No, it's not. He does not say bro, apparently, but hey, it happens. Sorry, a little bit late. You know, as always, if someone was a betting man, I would like you to make sure that you got your P points all ready for that. But yeah, we're live with Baldur's Gate 3 today, and I just went to go grab my coffee, and it's not there right now. So I gotta go up and get it at the Keurig. So I'll be right back. What we need, I need like that. Maybe we could put what's his name? What's the guy? What was the terrible producer? Kevin Dunn. He's out of work now, right? He probably doesn't need it. I need him to, you know, maybe he can be my new cameraman. No, I need the new camera people. What? Maybe this could be the future of the channel. Maybe it's like, you know, you have some like GoPro thing and you just follow with me as everywhere I go. Sort of like in the WWE, just follow me as I run out to wherever we need to go. We'll figure it out, I think. But yeah, coffee. Let's go get it. I really need to know in the future, are they actually saying anything there? Or is it really, who is that bald copy bar? I don't know. I'd like to know. But loading on up, you know, it's good. A little bit of variety, spice of life. 71 hours in deep at the waning moon. Don't know what we were doing. Oh, that's right. Some guy blew up here after too much drank. It happens to the best of us, I think. Possibly, but yeah. I need to. What's that in there? Come on. Oh well. Forever. Some type of chip crumb, I am sure. But oh. Okay, let's get right into the business. I am still flabbergasted at like what 2 streams ago of this, which would have been 8 years ago, that I almost nearly didn't even bother interacting with half of this map. I was just like, surely, like, you know, there's got to be more to it, and luckily there is, or there was. So did we finish what was here? It does look like there's a little bit more here. And then we're gonna go find out more about the Infernal Iron, whether we have another piece, and then there is some stuff there. So I'll have to see sort of what we got available to us. I always don't understand why they can't hide the completed stuff, but all right, main quest, we're going well with that one. Our potentials are working, you know, with whatever it is. You know, everything leads to Baldur's Gate. More Baldur's Gate. Okay, there was the mausoleum. I think we weren't finished quite there. Might not be done with the Temple of Shar. I think the Temple of Shar moves forward if I'm remembering correctly. Still looking out for a Grand Duke. There is still stuff to do. Arabella is at our camp. Got a ledger. Should probably be looking at these things. Oh god, that was... Didn't even recognize that thing over there. So yeah, we'll... Do we have the... I guess we have the ledger. So we could probably go there and then work our way down over there. That led to the Underdark. Don't need to go there. Don't need to go there. That's where we started the game. So let's see what's going on here, if anything, if there's any quests going on, and then we'll work our way here and then work our way over there, and that should eat up about 17,000 hours of game time. So yeah, so a guy blew up here. I don't know what his deal was. We had a little bit of a drinking contest. It went over well. Or as well as I think a drinking contest could go. But I'm a little upset that we are at a bar, but, you know, like, not much is, you know, really going on. So we'll see where it takes us. And no, okay. Yeah. So exactly what I'm a little concerned about is when places try to go and take you off. And gotta hold that button. A wooden chest? Are we gonna grab something here? Of course we are. Couple of belladonnas, whatever that means. I mean, you know, if anyone's been to the stream, absolutely, you know I like me my drink. I mean, you know, even if a bar looks a little dingy like this, I think the kids call this a dive bar. You know, one of those things where it looks terrible, but it isn't really terrible. So I think it's one of those deals. Could be. We're gonna go check out what that metal door is, and this just looks like this leads right back outside. Do we have the moon lantern on, Gale? You still rocking that? Yes, you are, good sir. So we'll come back to that metal door. I just want to see if this sort of... Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to see, if this just sort of leads to nothing. So look at that, like a little outside patio. You know, nothing wrong with that at all. Wooden barrel full of you know, boxed wine of... What just happened? There was like an unhappy bird, if we will here. Oh, you got some nice trees here and everything. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong here. All right, and then that looks like that leads... I'm gonna take a stab and say that leads nowhere, but... Go do some digging. There you go. Thought I was a little delayed there. Just a little, not overly. Nicely done. Yeah, come on, game. You know, you had to start negotiating with me here. Okay, I don't think that leads anywhere. That looks like that's okay, that's okay. That's, yeah, we're all done. So let's go back inside the bar and go check out that metal door. Hopefully, not everything goes crazy with us there, and we'll be okay. I mean, it is like a protected area, so that, you know, it does have that going for it. Just don't want to be angering these gentle zombies, if you will. Well, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, I am Jordan Lothar, Lothar. I am doing fine and dandy, my friend. Thank you for asking. Let's just save that game just in case something terrible really happens. Do I have a lockpick? I probably don't. Of all these things I have, it's one of them I don't have. How about you, my friend? How are you doing? That's the important thing. Do we have a lockpick to use? Probably don't have. We do not have a lockpick, so cancel that. Does somebody here have a lockpick? We have a trap tool. Oh, okay. Why do you have half the things you do? Really? She's got some things. She could throw things at people. Karlak has like next to nothing. Gale, is there like a thing that he can just unlock this if he just wanted to? Surely? Don't call me Surely. Oh yeah, you can clean up that little mess there. I mean, you do you. I mean, my guess is like, are they gonna get mad? I can't even like.
What's the story?
I can't even. Why do I keep hitting that? Why My fingers aren't finging when I want to fing. Oh, is this like one of those things of like, oh, no? I thought like, you know, you'd pull on one of these metal things. That was not going to happen. Nobody has any, let's see if we get lucky here. That is not the luck we were looking for, unfortunately. But nobody got mad, so that's a good thing. Okay, can you like open up this door for me, there, sir? Or no? I wanted to talk to you. For God's sakes. Yeah, I want to. There we go. Guess I did not.
Our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the cause.
Sure did. Do you know that if your brain's exposed there, as well as a couple of nipples, what have you got? I mean, sure.
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up.
Oh, he's got a little bit of a stutter. That's unfortunate. Yeah. How much do I owe you?
Yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
Do you think one could actually survive if they got that much of their brain exposed? Maybe. Okay. Okay. So did we even order anything? I don't know. He doesn't have. This is really where it shows. Like I really could use. Starion. It really is one of those deals, and I don't really want. I mean, we're gonna need Karlach for the one quest, and I hate to get rid of Gale, but he's sort of looking like the current member. So, Astarion, join on up with me, sir. I need you with your freshly looking Dabaru armor. You said he was your master.
My old master.
Oh yeah, sorry. The mind flayers took us all over. Made sure that we were all good.
Twisted fruit. Khazad Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate.
Did we just get like an updated quest here?
Monster obsessed with power. Not political military power, I mean.
Is it like super hot for you,
the power to control them.
Lothars? It's getting like unbelievably hot here these last couple weeks. It's supposed to rain a little bit later, which hopefully will cool things down a little bit, but it's one of those like last 2 days been absolutely ridiculous. So you were a slave?
Vampire's spawn is less than a slave.
A puppet.
They're a planet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak.
I tell ya, I really don't understand how on earth some TV shows, or particularly YouTube, can just get overly loud for no apparent reason.
Have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather vain mood, settle on.
And then this, of course, sounds so low. But it's 17 now, but it's supposed to get low. So, like, out your way, is it still relatively, I don't want to say brisk, you know, probably during, you know, the beginning of August, but, like, is it, you know, then it warms up, you know, relatively quickly into the afternoons? So that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy.
Like, I remember when I was,
What we might be up against. The mind flayers
when I was a kid, I went to one of those Tim Hortons camps. I went to the one that was out west, I believe, and it was Kananaskis. And I remember, like, it was very much the same thing. I went during the summer, and I remember it being like super cold in the morning. Now, mind you, like, you're literally in the mountains, and then, like, so, you know, everyone would go and get their breakfast, and everyone would be wearing like a hoodie because it was relatively cold. You could still have the dew and frost out on it, but, like, you know, anything you were doing out in the afternoon, like, oh, you know, a good solid 30 degrees out then. But oh, I'll watch your back, buddy. Don't you worry.
Now, is that all?
Yes, Logi. Now, I would like you. Come here, give it to me. I want you to join me, my friend.
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Gale, please.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
It's not super cool, but yeah, it's more than absolutely levels up. Well, starting with the level up. All right, let's see. What does he have to level up here, if anything? New feat. What do you got? Oh, one of these. Increasing ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1 to a maximum of 20. Well, that dexterity could go up, sure. It's elite. Your strength or dexterity increased by 1 to a maximum of 20 when you are prone. Standing up uses significantly less movement. Your jump to... Oh my god, give that to me all day, please. Chicken butt. Don't open that with your mouth, please. I know you can, but that doesn't mean I would like you to. Okay. So we should be able to, yeah, leave camp. That's all I wanted to do. Right back to my area I was in. Get someone who knows what they're doing to open up a door. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, what happened? Oh no, he's... I just realized that Gale has the lantern. I thought we were in the safe zone. I thought if wherever this thing was the safe zone if you were inside of it. Clearly we're not. Oh. So why isn't she like, aren't these light sources? God, oh. This is the stuff, like, I mean, again, this is my fault. I have no one else to blame but myself, but, oh. So now we're all gonna take damage. All right. Load the game. Load the game. Oh my god. I can't believe I was that silly. I can't believe I was that silly. We're off to a great start. You know, I've been streaming for 20 minutes and have accomplished 0 things. And now I gotta go listen to Starry and go on about being a slave, about being, you know, puppet master type, or puppet. Oh, God. No, I am doing okay. Just, like, it's one of those things of, like, oh. That type of thing... You know, again on me, but that to me is like, oh, that's quality of life deal thing. All right, Gale, give me your thing. So if what is the easiest way to give that to somebody else? Because are you telling me I can't unequip it without taking damage? Like, is this how stupid this is going to be? Oh, see it? Like, look at this. So okay, so great. Yes, like, what has happened? Why is his weapon gone? All right, so we're good there, but what then? Now, like, why is Gale's weapon? Why did that go away? Like, which weapon was he rocking? It's probably that. Ay 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 ay. All right. That's all said and done. Now, Should be able to do that. Okay, now we can go back to... Go to camp. Go get... Go back to Astarion. Not with Gale. Not with Gale. Not with the guy that we're gonna be replacing you with.
I suppose you want to hear about
Alright. We're back. Alright, yeah. You said he was your master. Got all over this. And I hate to skip this type of stuff, this dialogue. I don't know how that type of thing really works or whatever, but I'll give him his little smirks. Get him what he needs.
Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed.
And, you know, we'll get with our plans that we planned to do earlier. Now, don't forget about the coffee. That's about it. 20 minutes. Jordan forgot.
The power to control them completely.
A little warm.
He turned me nearly 200
Still good.
years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
So you were his slave?
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet.
And and just to think, all of this
They speak.
is just to get Astarion to open up that metal door.
It's all part of the deal.
Oh, they've changed the location of where the ad break is going to be. Oh, I can like dismiss that. That's all right.
Sometimes
I don't need to know about that.
let's torture ourselves. Whatever his weather.
They still have not, like, in the activity feed, I still cannot play an ad or snooze that. It makes no goddamn sense.
Thank you, but this isn't about sympathy.
The life of a streamer, Lothars. The life of a streamer.
Mind flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep
All right.
your eyes open.
Okay. Eyes open in the shadows. We need to have some, like, night vision something going on. Yeah, I'll watch your back. Don't worry.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Have you seen a game, Lothars, that has a better, you know... The characters look so good?
So many friends already.
Like, there are certain things that, like, when I do look at it, like,
That's settled.
their hair does not move, right? So, like, you sort of wonder, like, how some things just, like, get moving, I guess, would be the easy way to think about it, right? Yeah, it's absolutely one of the best looking games, but, like, either Astarion has some fantastic, some fantastic hairspray. Yes, lots of hairspray. Or you know, he doesn't give me anything. All right, leaf camp. But I'm fairly certain nobody's hair really goes. But that's always the problem. I've always heard of is that type of stuff. Is those are hard things to do and get. All right. Tractus arm kit. Give that to Astarion. All right, Astarion. What's your thing look like? Not too bad. Not too bad. Open that door, please. Don't fail. See, look at that. Look at how much easier this will be. We can even add bonus if we'd like. 29 out of all of that. Very good.
Stops me yet.
Alright, I mean, I don't know what's in here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We're gonna find out. Don't forget to save, Jordan. I really do not want to do all of that over again.
Something good here, I hope.
Wait, what was that? Unconfirmed character changes? What? Astarion, you have another, I need you to do your dandy work here. Look at that, even a 6 will get you out of that. Absolutely. What we got? We got some Icarus gloves. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes. And then what looks like a bunch of crap. Someone decided to lock those behind a locked chest. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with these people? Oh, there is something over here. We got some research notes. Dagger root.
Another step forward.
It looks like they're just probably making beer here, to be honest. One of those weird things of why on earth could I not just go up and read that? Like, why did I have to, like, pick it up first? Especially when it was, like, apparently, something interesting.
Describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizabal Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but
I also forgot to turn up this game.
He brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thizabal devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near...
I don't know why this game is so quiet, generally.
But to complete his poison, Thizabald required one last ingredient.
Sounds like another quest.
Petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizabald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a
This sounds like a lot of work for probably not a lot of payoff.
Deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Well, let's see if we can investigate a little bit and fail that miserably. 14. It sucks when you do get the guidance too. Let's try that again. There we go. Finally.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's
Thank you for marking that on my map as well. You did all of the hard work.
With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thizabald's purple worm poison.
Recipe unlocked. Thizbald's brew up belly glummer. Sure. Alright. Some dagger root. What we got here?
Don't mind if I do.
Assignments. Toxins. Poisons.
Step carefully.
In the chest, apparently, over there, or a trap, something. Astarion, your time to shine again, my friend. Thank God I brought him in for this. Nat 20. Did you see, Lothars, that Discord added in a D&D add-on? I wonder if people will actually use that who play D&D. Punch Drunk Bastard. The Tippler's Rage. While you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. You can also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1d4 thunder damage. That sounds wonderful, but I don't know if I'd want to, have something that, I'm relatively drunk with all the time. Send to Bastion, you can take the rest of that stuff. So what is this that we're looking at here? Would you like to know something interesting? If you mix suspension of venomous fang with vitriol of Loth's candle, any vitriol will do, out comes a poison drip, drip, drip. When in doubt with alchemy, when in need of ecstasy, when my throat clicks with scream, drip, drip, drip is what I dream. It did not work with the platinum scale. Plan did not work, and I hurt so badly. That's all you gotta do. Adenia, yeah, apparently it just came out like yesterday, type of deal. So, it honestly looks like if the way I'm thinking of like a really cool thing to get everyone to maybe if you were a GM and you had everyone on Discord and you were talking already, I would assume most people, you could have it set up where everyone's doing their own roles and everything, because it certainly beats the writing everything down. Where's Coco? Is there? You see one? Maybe that's what she's going crazy about. Okay. Okay. Maybe she's just meowing for attention. All right. What do we got over here? We have a disarmable door. Yes, bud. Okay. Yep. Give me a second, bud. How long do you expect me to see you with a banana? Ah, banana juice! All right, that is rolled successfully. Yeah, I'll have to. Like, do you play D&D? Like, I'll have to ask Biscuits and Wolfslayer if they've checked it out. I mean, again, something that I know they play, so I wonder if it'd be something that would be, something they would use. Okay, so I disarmed something. Now what? Now I have to lockpick this. Now it's a lot of work just to open up a door for uselessness.
I have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
I mean, this is where like the real good beer is kept, right?
I need to find a way forward.
Nothing else here.
Oh my! Must be what's.
I played a little bit, but it wouldn't really be cool to have a. Yeah, like my thing of when I played very, very briefly with some friends from high school, and it wasn't really my thing. I like I've always said, I really just don't have the imagination, I think, to really do, and I'm not really interested in doing all of the work and behind the scenes of what that requires sometimes. To each their own if they can do it, for sure, but that's why like something like this absolutely is far more entertaining to me, because this is doing all of the work, right? Like this is what's interesting. The brewer's alchemical staff. All right, let's head on over there. I guess we're gonna have to go up and then over, I guess. All right. I've never played this. Maybe someday. It's, as someone who never really got into these games, to be honest, RJD, like, I mean, I'm enjoying my time here. I wouldn't have put 70 hours into it if I wasn't. But it is certainly... It's something different. As I was just talking with Lothar, it's like... I understand like what D&D is, or Dungeons and Dragons, and obviously this is a legitimate Dungeons and Dragons game or whatever, much like everything, your rolling of the dice and whatnot. But I'm not the type of person, if that, I know you're new, but shockingly, I don't really think outside the box too often, and so something like this of like it really does show whether I am able to get out of the box. So if you have like that imagination, I'd have to play it on PC, so it's not really on my radar. Yeah, I mean, I switched rather quite some time ago to being a PC gamer. I've the older that I get, I wonder if you're like that as well. I mean, I know, like, you know, things are different. Like sometimes I see the advantage of how older you get, that you wouldn't want to mess with PC stuff. Like I get that. Like much along the advantage of being a console gamer is this: you don't have to worry about anything not working. You know, you turn it on and it works. There's no issues, right? You know, hopefully. PC, you know, like there's a lot of moving parts, and when you add in streaming, you know, it's its whole thing as well. But it's you know, this game is absolutely a little bit out of my comfort zone. But I'm enjoying it, and it's absolutely making me think I'll play some more of it. I've mentioned so this is made by Larian Studios. I have shared the thought of playing Divinity Sin, or original Divinity Sin. It's an older game than this, obviously, but it looks relatively the same, has full voice acting. So I'm all absolutely interested in stuff like that. You give me a game with that voice acting, and you know I'll
Well, Wargaz failed to kill.
Okay.
I won't make the same mistake.
I'm on a computer all day, and yeah, exactly. And it's weird. I've actually gone the opposite way with that RJD. I very much prefer the digital. I've also woken up, I guess I could say. You know, I know that digital ownership isn't really digital ownership, but you know, the same could be argued about physical ownership. Like I understand in the old school games, if you putting a disc in a system. Yes, bud. Want me to pull it down, or did you do it? No. Yeah, pull it down a little bit more. You know, you're essentially, you know, getting a license to play these games, and you know the company could shut them off if they're not hooked up to the internet. That's all fine. Here. No, you're not all done. Got a little bit left. I did not ruin your show. Here. Found it. I just tried to not get that all over my hands, and I still got it all over my hands. And I get that too. People who are on a computer all day, the last thing they want to do is be on a computer all day playing a video game. I get it. I am lucky enough to not be on a computer all day. I didn't think I'd be running into a bunch of numpties like this out of nowhere, but here we are. That is a wonderful hit. That was wonderful. Do I want to like roll? See, I don't want to get out of the light, because otherwise that's not going to go over well for us. I mean, we've seen it the past generations in Stadia. These purchases are gone, so it's funny. It's funny you mentioned Stadia. I actually liked Stadia for what it was. I'm one of those weirdos. Here is my Stadia controller. I use it just as a Bluetooth controller. I liked it. I bought the Founders Edition, and it got Cyberpunk with it and everything. Maybe because I have really good internet, I never found that it wasn't terrible. It's a fortunate that it didn't work out, but I really would have thought like that will be gaming in probably 10 years. I really don't think, you know, maybe PlayStation will still be putting something out. Nintendo will probably still have something similar to a Switch, hybrid stuff. But I really think though, once you get rid of that latency and lag, and everyone in the world has really good internet, there won't be consoles, and there won't be, you know, big PCs that we'll just be playing off of Bill Gates' giant PC that he has in his basement or something. Yeah, but I'll be too. Hey, dude. I mean, I one of the reasons I love the PC, and this might get an old fogey like you in on it too, the emulation. I don't want to be hooking up an old Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, and all that stuff into and hooking it all up to stream. I mean, it's not even possible. And then it's also super expensive if you want to go that route. But yeah, like I absolutely love that I can just get an emulator and launch up Launchbox, if you will, and everything's there, everything works. It's great, and you know, that's sort of been my deal lately of playing the older stuff. But to each their own. I get it. I would love to have like a setup where I could have every single physical system all hooked up to a nice TV, and you know, and I can buy and you know actually use the legitimate physical copies. But you know, if the market wasn't ridiculously stupidly and overly priced, I'll settle for the ROMs of the world. So good for you, good for you. I would love to have that all hooked up. I just don't have the space, nor do I have any. I think the only system I have left anymore is I still have my I have my Nintendo. My Super Nintendo might be somewhere. I think I have a Dreamcast. Whether you count that as retro. My PlayStation 2, those all stopped working, so you know there wasn't much I could do beyond that type of thing. But can we kill this guy? I would love to kill this guy. Oh, so she's got a. So there's our problem right there.
Open up.
Oh, you can still whack him with that though. That's all right. It's a one button press away. If you wouldn't mind, could you send me, like, you don't have to put it for everybody. Could I see your setup? You know, like on Discord or something. I would love to see that. I really would. Like I remember seeing one. His name's Shipwreck. If anyone's familiar of the CAGcast or a cheap ass gamer, he looks like he's relatively well off. I'll give him that. But he's got one of those, like, you know, he's got the same thing. He's got like a big giant projector. Everything's hooked up to it. He presses a button and he can play whatever he wants. Like I understand how switchers work and everything like that. Like I just. Okay, throw it all. You can throw it out now. I'm done. I have no issues with digital games, but also pirate without a seg. Oh, I really think like coming down this the world now is really what the issue is. Yes, bud. Okay. There's a lot. You know, like I said earlier, the essence of not owning anything anymore, like even when you buy a physical game new nowadays, and you know, like I said, if it's hooked up to the internet and they decide like what Ubisoft's been doing lately is, you know, we're gonna take away your access of a game you purchased, you know, 5-6 years ago, just because it's all done. Like that blows my mind that that's even legal, but you know, no one cares. And it, you know, that shouldn't be a thing, like at all. It is, but you know, that's why I'm with Lothar. It's like absolutely no problem of people pirating stuff, because if that's the direction things are going, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Do you have a weapon? You probably do. It looks like you're carrying something. Somehow we saved that. Would I want to do all the work now? Okay. Okay. It's just I'd rather download digitally and not worried about the access to my games being. You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Did you hurt your foot?
No.
It looks like you did. You're hopping around on it. You okay?
Yes.
Okay. little guy something. I also have an issue with the censorship on games. One patch and it's gone, you'll never be the wiser. Imagine if they could patch out Yoshi and Mario because of some PCBS. It's already happened on some indie game. Oh yeah. I mean, certainly I understand the people's takes on pirating and all that stuff. It makes a lot more sense to me of why people have gone that route. It's not surprising at all. More than fair, to be honest, if you ask me. All right, we're gonna. I think this was the thing we were looking at before. We can have a guardian and a. There we go. That's the guardian. Get that one out. There we go. All right. Ho. Stay back there, please. All right. What are you folks gonna do? Vendor and Raider. Oh my God! I forgot my cough again. Oh, how are you not dead? That sucked. Not condoning the completionist, that will come out in court, but Sea of Stars erased his patronage to the game, removing his character from the game, justified maybe, but he is the one driving force. Wait, I'm unfamiliar with this. I haven't played Sea of Stars, but if you don't mind me asking, what happened with that? What's the weird how I haven't heard that. I'm usually pretty up to date with stuff like that of things happening and going on. The completionist was in as a vendor in Seas of Stars, and they put in a generic vendor in place. But so who is the completionist? They're a person. They're a real life person. Like what did they do to get removed from the game? I guess is what I'm asking. He's a YouTuber who supported the game and got caught defrauding. Oh, okay, one of those deals. Okay. So the Sea of Stars people were, they had him into the game because he probably spent a lot. I'm assuming Sea of Stars was a. Was that a GoFundMe or no, not GoFundMe, a Kickstarter game, I believe? Did he spend a lot of money to become a NPC in the game? And then, obviously, when it comes out that he's a jackass, they just get him out. I wonder where that legally stands, though. Because I don't know, like, did he, like, is he being dealt with legally for this stealing of charity money? He had a charity event for his mother and it came out that most of the money didn't go where it was supposed to. See, that's a thing of like, okay. I was gonna say, like, I know there's a lot of people dealing with streamers and charities and whether or not things need to be known, whether they've been sponsored or whatnot. No, I'm not meaning names because I don't really know only what I've heard in the grapevine of things. But so some charities will pay a big streamer to do a charity event. Nothing wrong with that. But I guess the argument has been that they should be disclosed if they are being paid by the charity to do a charity stream. And I guess it has come out that some streamers have not done it, but it's not. It's sort of similar to what I've always said. Like, if you're being paid regardless about anything, that should be seen as an advertisement, sponsored stream, whatever, right? You're being compensated in some way. Even a free game is compensation. I know people hate to argue that and blah blah blah, but I know that there's I know like a lot of streamers have now come out and said like, oh no, they only work with certain charities to get certain work done and all that stuff, which is fine. Oh god, that was you tried to complain about, but it didn't come off as him being guilty of fraud. Interesting. Okay, interesting. All right, let's see what do we got. I guess we could hit that guy. Come over that part. We're too close to this person, so we might as well just whack this dude. Ready to Luke Perry? No longer. It made it worse. I mean, RJD, have you been paying attention to the Dr. Disrespect stuff? I mean, when that was happening, like, it boggles my mind that someone of that size, and I don't mean physically, but I mean like, you know, socially. How on earth that guy does not have a team of lawyers yelling, I'm sure he does right now, yelling at him like, do not do anything. Do not make a statement on your own. Do not, like, all this picture was him, like, you know, sitting at home, reading all this stuff come out, and instead of going to his, you know, I think Jeff Gersman said this on his podcast a few weeks ago. How on earth, like, that guy didn't go to his lawyer and said, like, hey, you know that thing that we discussed that might come out? It came out. So what do we do from here? And instead, you know, he just put out about 8 statements, kept on editing it, made it even worse and worse. And then, you know, yesterday I think he put out a Twitter post after apparently his vacation, where he just put a picture of he's on one end of a chessboard, and the viewer is on the side of a checkers board, indicating like he's too busy playing chess while we're all playing checkers. Like, how in what world is that like not lost on someone? Like, oh, okay, yeah, you're all playing a big game over there. Yeah, we're just confused that you sexted a minor, but sure. I mean, it boggles my mind with these people. They're millionaires, and they have no idea. They have no absolute idea of how to do anything right. Apparently, it's not hard to be a good person in this world. It's not. All right then, I'm gonna be thrown in jail by my son. It boggles my mind with that with this stuff. It really does. Can I do the snack attack? 75% for this guy. Wait, where's the other guy though? Oh, that he ran over there. Okay, that's fine. There you go. Nice little 20 shot right there. Sure. All right, who's next? Carla. You're not Logan. Stop. You're rude right now. Get down. Stop it, please.
Well, stop saying that, Will.
Okay. God, how are these all so low, these percentages?
That's the word.
Okay.
Want another?
I'm still whacking them with something. What does this do? Does this do anything? Let's whack them again, I guess.
No choice but to keep going.
65%. Am I missing something? Who's getting the attack on that? Am I confused? There's not like there's like someone in between. Oh, there is. When did someone walk on over here? Ridiculousness. Ready to parry. Wonder if I would want to hit him with shirt first. So she's gonna get smacked. She's too close. God dang it. But I want to get rid of that parry. we'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, now we can attack with my guy. There we go. Do that fainting attack. 96% chance. There it is. That's what Jordan was all about there. Now, are you carrying a weapon? You are. Are your hands your weapon? Nice.
Ready.
Alright, so she can't do anything. Okay, that tickled.
Won't last much longer like this.
How are you getting so many critical hits all in a row? Ow. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's relax here. I hate that they have that. That sucks. Alright. 70% chance. This, I'm fighting 4 people here, and this is all just terrible. Come on, hit him. Like, what happened there? What on earth happened there that you were like, oh no, can't do the attack there. Like, you literally moved specifically to hit that person, and then you didn't. And then you didn't. I gotta go and do that, I guess. Absolutely redonkulous. Okay, so you've got to... I'm assuming, do I do it... Where is your weapon? What happened to your weapon? That's not your weapon. Is that your weapon? Wasn't she carrying the light source? What is that? Is that it? The moon lantern. Is that gonna cost me to pick this up? Probably. Am I gonna get poked? Please don't get poked. Alright. Back at it, I guess. 45, 45, everything is 45. Hey, I'll take an 8 out of that, sure. I'll take a miss as well. I know that happens. All right. Get on up here. 65%. Can we kill this thing? Can we do that? I know you knocked me over and everything just went terribly, terribly wrong. Nice. That's what you like to see. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a little whack-a-doodle there. Yeah, fall down. Dead. There we go. All right. Can we crawl up here a little bit more? Stumble on up there. All right, Shadowheart, I need you to heal Karlak, and I need you to do it now.
Concentrate.
All right. Also, probably would help if I didn't have everyone just standing there like a goofball. Do we all need a heal? I guess we could all just get a good heal here. There you go. And then can you do another one? Yeah, heal your nearby allies? No, allies. Creature we can see. You know what? I can see Karlak. She looks fantastic. What's a 4 level gonna be out of that one?
Take 2.
There you go. Halfway. Halfway. Oh, you're stumbling on down there, eh? Oh, the man has fallen down in a little bit of blood there. He'll be fine. Ow. She didn't drop her weapon that time. Poor Astarion is just getting lit up here. That's unfortunate. All right, is that no? That's Karlak. Don't want to be attacking Karlak. Not enough movement, eh? All right, just smack that guy if you can. There you go. Great miss. Great miss. That's exactly what we aimed for. Now you are frightened. 20% chances here. not doing anything because you're... Okay. Try to take another chance. Are you still scared? What's going on here? Yeah, I'm not expecting 20% chances, but... Alright, Astarion, can we... Oh, okay, you're gonna get the attack off. Oh, it's all just terrible. You can bite that guy, sure. And he's happy.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright. I mean, I think you go for the death, I think. I think that's sort of what you go for.
Try me.
Not like that, fortunately or unfortunately. I should have used that earlier. That sucked. I don't need to use that yet.
Got to keep fighting.
Shadowheart, you can still heal people, which is great, but I would also like you to kill somebody. Can you hit this? Can you please hit this person for... Oh, can you move away? That'd be even better. Get the first sure. Get the first sure. Please hit. Please hit. Okay. Okay, game.
Take you.
I need your help.
A lot of people at my work call me during work hours. Again, it's just an example of things that have happened. I prefer my games to be a slice of history. Yeah, no, heaven forbid. You know, don't they understand that you're trying to have a little bit of fun here? Oh, come on. That is a fantastic emoji. Fantastic. No complaints from me there, RJD. Absolutely none. We need to kill this guy. Like, absolute. I don't think I can. Wait, did you lose your weapon again? Where is Karlach here? Like, I think I'm hitting the button. It doesn't look like it. Did she like drop it? I don't see it. It's not coming up with anything. Can you move without getting? No, you're too afraid to move. You're too afraid to do anything. Oh my god, it's just... Having these expectations, like, if she was not frightened, this fight would be long over and done with. And instead, it's not. I constantly have to just keep trying to hit these people. Just hit them for 2. It's all I'm asking. Thank you. Was that so hard? Can we get near this guy? I think we can, actually.
I think you can take me on.
There we go. I know there's another idiot down there that we're gonna have to deal with, but I wasn't expecting these fights to be so difficult, just off the cuff. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, we still got this moron to deal with. They're not going to be too difficult. We really got to heal some people. And we do have our sunbeam to use, so... it was just weird to write that down, use the emoji, and then have it show up as plain text. It happens. It happens. Where is, Yeah, we're not gonna get everyone, so we need you to move to get everybody.
Got to press on.
What you got there? Trying to put that on. Some help. Did I see?
Put it on here.
Oh, it won't fit. It's too big. It's too big. Yeah, it's too big to fit on there. Okay. It does look like a skibidi toilet. Yeah, we still have that, and we still have that. We're gonna after what I would describe as a trash grouping here. We're gonna have to like at least a short rest, but my goodness. Use like all of her healing. All because Karlach just can't take an attack or two. Like, where are you gonna end up there? Huh? No. Every time. Every goddamn time. Like, what do you mean you can't go down there? You're literally a weapon. Like, absolutely ridiculous. You are a floating weapon. You can't go down there? Okay, game. Okay. Oh.
Now this is my happy
Getting
place.
really old here. Really old. I think this is a poor... I should have never put the lantern on Karlach, I think, is the problem. I mean, she's got a good ranged weapon, but it fit with Gale because he could still do all his magic attacks. But, you know, having a... I really would have been more happy if I would have been able to kill that guy early on, but I never knew until that aspect of that point, where now it's too late anyways, so... And now I do not know what to do. Just go up here, I guess. Is that, are we gonna get a, you know, an opportunity to attack here, or what? I couldn't tell you. Okay, just hit him for something. Okay, doing well here.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Can you, please? Don't you have a ranged attack? You can't reach him from there? You literally have the high ground, Anakin. Like, look at this. You can't hit. There we go. Just every once in a while, just having to aim for these idiots. Okay. Got a free shot there. There we go. That was a good hit. That was a good hit.
What should I do?
Okay. Shadowheart. Sure, bud.
On I go.
Yourself up there, please. Is there another enemy down there? Oh no, that's again. So she can't. Oh my goodness. So she can't. Like, what is she being blocked by? Like, give me a break here. Give me a break here. Can you hit that guy? This is beyond silliness. How can you not hit that guy? All right. Now, can we touch him? There we go.
Take your.
There we go. Something. Something. Let's do a weapon down there. Let's make that life easy. There you go. I'm sitting here bitching about not being able to hit something. Make it easy. Ha! Okay. Any more annoyances here? 85% chance. That's nice. That's really nice. Can we get a sneak attack? Oh, come on. You're gonna tell me that you can see me? I don't believe it. What do we got here? Really don't want to waste these things. What does that do? Prevents your target from regain. Oh, I should use that on the other guy when I was paying attention. Nice.
Ready for another round?
Looks like there's some water down there too, so. Wouldn't it be easier for you to get your ass over here?
Soldier.
Am I the only one that thought I saw like an 80% chance there and then it just like goes away?
Here I go.
That was, was not what I wanted to do. I hit the C button by accident and then that's it. That's your turn. You hit the wrong button and that's your turn. Are we kidding ourselves here? You need to be less serious now. I didn't see a damn thing. Good.
Can't give up.
All right, Shadowheart, can you hit this person? No. It's such an annoyance.
Bleed for me.
There you go. This fight's over. This fight would be over if you just, you just would have made contact there. How goes things in the lands of Tiger Cats? Not too bad. I should have been to a game by now. I have not been able to get out to see one. Are you gonna shock me here, game? Just when I think everything is fine, then this guy just keeps moving. You're just delaying the inevitable here, my friend. That's all you're really doing. God.
Bye forever, pal.
God, just
Well.
just get him. Thank God.
Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Things are going good. It's hot. It's hot here. I wish it wasn't as hot. Alright, Karlak.
Let's go.
There we go. Okay, I need you to give that thing to somebody else. This is getting silly. This is getting silly. So now we've done it again. Who did I say? Astarion can have that, right? See, it's not. Like, I don't understand of. What do you mean not enough resource? Like, holy guacamole. So what, okay, what weapon are you working? You're rocking the Sword of Justice. Perfect. Okay, give this to Astarion. There we go, Astarion. I know I love you having that, dude, but geez Louise, like, I don't know. Am I wrong in this line of thinking here? That if I get this guy to put that light on, oh, it just sucks.
At least things have stayed.
All right, we need a short rest is what we need. Where were we even doing? What were we heading on to? Shabby wooden doors? I hope there's no more of these jackasses around. Can I even, where does this lead? Is that an outhouse? Someone, I mean, there's so, okay, it's probably down here. I was gonna go down here, and then we didn't go down here, and let's make our way down here. Guess we should probably check out if these guys had anything good. Veterinary log, eh? What? Read. The words veterinary log are crossed out at the top of the ledger. Meat yield is written underneath. Steed, stallion, K3. Healthy is stricken though. Butchered yield, 43 stone. Steed mare, butchered, 40 stone. Disease is stricken through, butchered, 35 stone. 12 delivered to House of Healing, food source, 118 stone. So this was a vet, and now he's not a vet. You know, it's such a you know, you turn from a vet to a butcher in a relatively quick moment. Not as much back there as I thought there'd be. Alright, let's go back up there because apparently I thought it was downstairs. It's not. Oh, there was something else I wanted to ask you, and thank you very much, RJD. When you say hot, it has to be similar to me. So 30 degrees. Yes, like right now it is 32 degrees, and with the humidex feels like 36. So it is hot. And in Canada, we are not used to it being that hot all the time. But you know, mind you, everyone will always tell you, "Oh, don't bitch about the, you know, the heat because you know it's snowing, you know, 8 months out of the year and blah blah blah." But I'm still gonna bitch. Telekinesis. Guess I'll take these things. Psionic ward armor. All of these look like wonderful things to have. Like when you say it like that, it sounds like, you know, it doesn't sound too hot. But it absolutely is. It absolutely is. All right, Shadowheart. And that's another thing too. I gotta start having her throw weapons. You gotta start getting in on that again. Probably don't need these. Although, at the same time, I could probably, you know, sell them. If you can't bitch about the weather, what can you bitch? Right, exactly. I hope people don't start taking away the things that we can bitch about, right? Because otherwise, that'd be terrible. We're almost at the exact same latitude. Yeah, yeah. Like digital games, for example. Yeah, right. Everything just comes back to that statement, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. There is something here. Full circle. Yeah. Like how, like can I ask for you, like how do you know, all of those old games now are super expensive if you wanted to like get one of them, right? Like that's what sucks. Like I mean, in the world of emulation, in the world of ROMs, like it's you know, everything's obviously much easier type of thing. Are these the things that I want? Read this, I guess. Sending you the requested ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the result of your experiments. Please send me some samples when it's completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labors. So I think we got the thing that we needed. There's more jackass enemies. A cursed dwarf? Really? I gotta deal with these stinking things? Can I even, like, come around on them? Almost all my collections an accumulation as they were released and paying current prices. And that's what's unfortunate, because a lot of people, like, the older you get, maybe the better you start doing in life. So you have, like, you know, more disposable income. Some people. And so, like, you know, you start to buy things of your old childhood, and then, you know, end up going into, you know, one of these game places, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna sell a Nintendo for $200. Like, dude, they weren't $200 when they came out. Like, and that's why, like, I've just gone the route of emulation. It's just easier. You know, and quite frankly, I love all the little things that you can do with emulation. You know, making the game look a little bit better. Like, obviously, you know, playing on LCDs and whatnot, like those old games, how many people got rocking a CRT still? Do you still have a CRT, I guess? Looks like we might be able to squeeze on through here and sneak up on them. SNES games were at one point $80 games, so technically there's been a deflation in game price over the last... Yeah, I guess it's because, like, game prices have stagnated for so long. Like, I know developers would love to be charging, you know, $80, $90. We're talking USD because Lothar's and I in Canada pay the same. And games are... Like, your typical... Like, if I look up on my Steam right now, and like... I'll just take an example. Persona 3 Reload in my wish list. That game is $93 on Steam for me. Obviously, I'm sitting there waiting for a Steam sale or something. $93 for a digital game that I've loved Persona and I've played the old one. I knew it's a new game, but a remake of an old game. $93. It's a candy dish, Ned. $90. And that's about the going rate. 79 to 89, depending on the developer, is the going price for games on Steam for you know, a lot of stuff, which sucks. I have an old TV I don't use. I do have a 27-inch flat screen that's older than my marriage. And then your wife gave you the ultimatum of like, look, it's the TV or it's me. And then you chose the TV. I might be able to... It looks like they're under some type of curse or something. But I assume if they were good people, it would show like that I could talk to them. All right, I'm gonna wrap him out, toggle him, have him hide, and I'm gonna have him come out here. The House of Healing, eh? And it looks like there's like a... Is that them? I guess it could be. I don't have an issue with the price because I don't mind waiting, and if I want, I'll buy it at full price. It just means less day one get. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you know, that's sort of like, you know, Xbox has adjusted their take on a bunch of stuff now with, you know, adjusting the price of Game Pass. I don't know what everyone's freaking out about the Game Pass thing. It bothered me because the only ones that I can remember about it were kind of funny. The Greg Miller and the gang. Microsoft wanted to raise the price of... You want some of those? Okay. Microsoft wanted to raise the price of Game Pass when COVID started. And they basically done the same thing, put out a press release saying that they were going to do it. They weren't going to change the way it worked. They just wanted to get a couple extra bucks.
I don't know where my bowl is.
Right there. And everyone, though, lambasted on them because, you know, some people were starting to lose their jobs because of COVID and weren't going into work. So, you know, they said, like, okay, we won't do that. And now, you know, that was before they had the acquisition of a few places. You know, now that they've made acquisitions, you know, obviously they got to start making money back.
And then we have to wash our hands later.
Okay. I just feel Game Pass hasn't had the value there for a long time, but since it's still cheap, yeah, like I still think it's good value to an extent, obviously. So we can get that guy. I'm just hoping I could get him with a sneak attack. Like, let's see, what would be arcane interference? Oh, that would. I think that would be a great shot. Oh, there's far more of them than I anticipated. I do play some ROM hacks. I've played test a couple of Fire Emblem hacks. Okay, yeah. Commence battle. Get your butt on over there so we can. You're hidden, bud. Yes, bud. Like, you want to watch it now? Yeah, you want to watch it? Okay, you can watch it on your birthday, sure. How? Oh, okay, so you have the Shadow Curse. So now we need to... Oh. Here I am again. I completely forgot who's carrying the thing, and now everyone's Shadow Curse. Everyone's going to take some damage. Oh, bad move, Jordan. Bad move. I don't understand. What is the problem? Is it she can't... Can she not... Oh, here we are again. Here we are again, just stuck because, you know, hey, how about like this? Is pardon me a response here? Like, are we kidding ourselves? I mean, we're in the House of Healing, for crying out loud. I can also do some very low-level cleaning repairs on the old consoles. Nothing drastic, but I mean, for the most part, a lot of those old systems, they're fairly simple. You know, most of them are easily taken apart, and usually all it is a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. You know, cleaning up some of the ends or whatnot. Maybe some light soldering. I'm incapable of doing stuff like that, but you know, stuff like that, they're very simple. Nowadays, they're very difficult to, you know, to fix up, which sucks. Yes, bud. I absolutely will be at your birthday.
Down the hatch.
Okay. 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 Oh, we got some shadow peeps. That's the problem. Thanks. Ow. We're terrible. Fainting attack. Can you walk up? Oh, I love a 99% chance to murder a shadow.
You've made a grave mistake.
I just wish they were carrying weapons to make my life a little bit easier. Hopefully looks like their mother. Come on. No, actually, I mean, he looks exactly like me. Unfortunately or fortunately, I thought I was good looking. He's all me, pretty much. I thought you've seen him. He has come up here. Oh, obviously it's our summer break, so he's home. The streams when he's in school go by a lot. Although I mean, he's a good kid. He's not really overly bothering me. He just needs to eat 24/7 apparently. That's his deal. Evade attacks. Enemies receive disadvantage on melee attacks against you. Sure. Bogey. Okay, not up here anymore. No, get off. Not up here anymore. Come on. Come on. Wash your hands. Go wash your hands.
Well,
Go wash your hands.
no.
Yes. All right. Can we get over here and just relinquish that sunbeam? Just murder like 4 people? I think that'll hit a few nice people right there. Why not? That eviscerated the shadows. Oh, we got to start using that a little bit more often. Although it can only be used, you know, here and there, obviously. But there we go, guys. You go deal with that, okay? Okay. I've been doing a lot of listening to. No, fair enough. No, he hasn't been on today. Most days he does find a way to get onto the channel. As someone who works from home, I get that. You don't need me to say this is okay, but the little interruptions that happen is perfectly fine. Don't let it bother you. It probably doesn't bug you either, but I know I'm not bothered. No, I probably will be honest. It bothers me a little bit more probably than honestly I think everyone, you know, everyone is absolutely understandable. I mean, that's the deal. And I've said this before. He absolutely takes precedence. So if he needs something at any given moment, regardless of what I'm playing, does it suck when I'm playing an MMO and I'm in a dungeon and he needs my attention? Sure, but you know, life goes on. I'll die in something if I need to get him what he needs. Yes, bud. Yes, but I need you to wash your hands. Wash them. Okay?
I need to stay focused.
I'm still quite. I mean, I say the same thing about people playing MMOs on with a controller. I'd be interested to see how well this would work with a controller. I would assume it works quite well. I haven't heard any real complaints over it. Nice. Oh, him being hidden is just working out perfectly here. All right, Miss Carlock, 95% chance there. Go wash your hands, bud. You gonna finish your bowl and then wash? Yes. No, I said to wash your hands first.
The hammer's gonna fall.
That'll leave a tickle of a pickle. How old? He's 4. He'll be turning 5 next month. Where's the shadow? It's around somewhere. Oh yeah, it's. I mean, it's awesome at this age. It really is. Like the little things that he just, you know, he's very independent. He wants to do a lot of things on his own. You know, just seeing life at that age is awesome. Run on up here. What do we got? I thought I had a guardian. I just gotta find it. Where was it? I know I had something where I could call a guardian. I can't find where it is. I mean, okay, but you gotta play it at the table. Yes, sir. You want the kitchen one again? Like the pasta one? Daddy will get it. There it is. Spirit Guardians. Pardon? Slippery hands? Well, go dry them. Go dry your hands. You didn't dry them, otherwise they wouldn't be slippery. Okay. Of course, he has his older siblings to worry about. Yes, yes. Oh, Logie! Stop! Like it's late. Let's move away first. Yeah, she's just smelling it. Okay. And now you're done? Okay. Alright, Play-Doh sit up. He should be good for 6 minutes. Alright. Turn's done. I don't know where I'm getting all these 95%, attacks from, but I ain't complaining. It, depending on what you're doing, that absolutely is a long time, right? Oh, don't attack Karlach. That'll be disastrous. Yes, Logie. Yeah. Oh, okay. Daddy, right. Yeah, there's some things you only need one. Alright, job accomplished, right?
Gods, it's hot in here.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can we reach this guy? See, I know I see that hit like 95%. I just saw it. Like, what do I gotta hit their toe?
wonder if the gods are watching me.
No sense wasting time. There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. Now go the spoils.
Please.
Oh, that's a shadow. He had nothing. Guess all of our dead people were over here, right? Would you like to carry around a tumor? Sounds terrifying. Not a tumor. Kids can be made in 60 minutes or 1 minute, as example. I mean, not me personally. Oh shit! Hey, no one's judging here, except for Lothar's, maybe. I don't know. Oh, looks like we found ourselves to the morgue. It looks like. Surely there's something in the morgue. Maybe we should go and visit the House of Healing first, though. It did seem like there was something here.
Let's see.
Save first. Unconfirmed character changes were not saved. What? I don't understand what that means. What do you mean unconfirmed character changes? Who's had their character changes screwed up? Yes, Loge.
If not over, then through.
Were we here before? Logie, relax! Alright. I'm gonna take a quick little piss break, go grab myself a beer, because I need one for reasons. And I'll be right back. I wish there was a way to fade that music out a little bit easier. It's unfortunate. But yeah, you never need a reason for a beer, but I mean, you know, I'll look for one regardless. No, we were talking about I don't know what we were talking about with what I mentioned your name for. Probably sex. That's probably the reason it was mentioned there, Lothars. It's always about sex. Anyways, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. There it is. Miss Biscuits would be very jelly again. I've got the bunny beer, as it's called. I did not realize, because I've had this beer multiple times. I didn't realize this was dirt cheap. The old style Pilsner. I mean, Lothars and I can only agree $12.95 cheap for a 6-pack. RJD is like, dude, that's like a case of beer and then some, right? Expensive alcohol is what Canada's known for. All right, so yeah, the House of Healing. Looks like there's some fun that happens in there. See, I what I'm guessing is like the morgue was over here, right? So I don't think people are bringing in bloody people through these. I think they're taking them out through those doors. Oh, I'm a oh, there's people here. There's people here. The person has 276 health. This guy's in surgery.
Your eyes are sharp, sisters.
I mean, well, I guess they probably can't. It looks like it's like a little audience thing that's set up here. It looks like I can go and interact with them. I don't want to like. It looks like I could go out here. Like there's some roots. I don't know if I would spook them. But if I come in through the door, are they going to be like, what the hell? Because I don't think the door was locked. No. So I think I should be able to just stumble on through the door and see what's up with these people. Doing a pizza? Alright. I used to tent and canoe in Algonquin Park. I came across a beer I really liked called Maple Brown when you stopped in Huntsville. Well, it was funny that I was thinking about this little Thursday. So the thing was, what I was thinking was like, I was gonna get me some Sapporo, and it was like, usually I try to get it when it's on sale, and when we're on sale, like we're talking $2 off, not anything fancy. But I was like, oh, but I probably want a lot of beer. So like, I was like, you know, I'll get some beer later at the beer store. But I was like, I need quantity at this moment in time, not quality. Well, looks like I can talk to these people.
I need a quick word.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke.
Algonquin Park is huge. Probably one of the, if not biggest, national parks we have in the country.
Pray, sister. Show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience.
This is a little unfortunate.
Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters.
I was just gonna say, you know, like this guy's just offering free doctoral advice, quite honestly. He's deported to Penn Lake. Nice. And I'll say, like, I mean, I've enjoyed, like, I have my beers for certain things. Like, usually during hockey season, I'm all over, like, I'm gonna probably start picking this up because it's the same price, but usually I'll get the old Milwaukee's. Because those are a good, the thing is, you need a good drinking beer before you're playing any sports. You know, I'm not out getting, hammered before I'm playing baseball or hockey. But no, you can't, like, I can't go and have a heavy IPA before I'm gonna go out for 60 minutes playing hockey. So, like, something like this, nice and light, to the point, cheap, just something to have a little fun with. Like, that's what I enjoy. If I was gonna be the weirdo having a hazy IPA before playing hockey, I'd be probably hurling everywhere. Well, what wrong has this man done to deserve such torture?
Behold, sisters, the very face of...
That was probably the wrong question.
...who mistakes tenderness for torture. Go on, acquaint the face of ignorance with the true object of our studies.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain.
Oh, okay, yeah, just...
What is this loon talking about?
See? What is the light of eyes?
This guy just poke his eyes out?
Cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being. If light...
Yeah, if it's wet and cold, I'll drink it.
Darkness is
Absolutely.
For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence.
Cheers, my friend.
In darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
Now, are these people cutting up people because of the curse, or because they're just your everyday crazies? I don't drink a lot, but man, it feels like I should drink more lately. I mean, do you need reasons to drink more lately? I don't know. I was like, coming across those like memes on the internets and whatnot, and like, it's always someone in a doctor's office, and they're always asking like, well, how much do you drink? And then someone goes like, oh, 10 drinks. And they're like, okay, 10 drinks a week. Like, a week? What? It's like, hey, you have 10 beers a day? Oh, you're including beer in this? Oh, God. Yeah. And then everyone realizes, like, probably everyone's enjoying a little bit too much. Nothing wrong with that. So as long as you do it responsibly is the point. Well, what do we got? We got investigation, we got religion, and we got persuasion. Persuasion's our best bet, probably. The sisters aren't ready. They'll make me sick instead of curing me. I wouldn't mind doing an investigation, but I'm probably not going to get that. I don't have intelligence. Charisma, maybe. Let's give it a try. 16? You want me to get a 16 out of this? What are you, crazy? I hate when you miss by one. Try her again. Even worse. You don't drink at all. My family has a history of alcohol abuse, and I know my personality. And there's nothing absolutely wrong with that, RJD. I can appreciate that from someone. Absolutely.
You are quite ready, aren't you, sisters?
It takes a lot of courage.
Souls, come sing its song. We would hear your melody of mercy.
Well, great. Have I screwed myself again here? I think that guy, is that guy still dead? Ugh. I mean, the guy, what kind of life is this man living with this, right? I mean, that's a lot of, I'd love to blind them. Love to do a lot of things, quite frankly. That'd be good. Just hit the poor patient and hit everybody. Mission accomplished.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
All right, Karlak, what are we gonna do here? Can you? They got a lot of health. This is terrifying. Immune to bleeding. That's unfortunate. So what is he doing? Is he like buffing them or what? Ow! Okay, now she's confused. She gets hit with everything. But actually, they're doing exactly what I sort of wanted them to do. I didn't want that. I wanted them to sort of spread out a little bit, but... Alright, can we whack these things back? This guy's gonna be a tough cookie to nut. Lacerate doesn't do anything. I have a weird feeling that he might be able to get them to come back to life.
These boots are
I got that weird. I don't know why I get that weird feeling, but I just catch that vibe. You have a weapon? What happened there? I whacked her, and then I got all confuddled. Nothing wrong with that. It happens. No, you can't do your sunbeam anymore, can ya? That's suckaroos. Break active concentration under guidance, eh? That guy? Five. Weapon out. I would appreciate a little bit more see-through stuff going on here. It'd be a little better for us, quite frankly. Starian, your turn to shine again. Like, there's just no way that they're seeing him. That's my problem. Perfectly executed. All right, so you're confused. What are you gonna do? Oh no. Of course. Boy, how do I break what's wrong with you? He's got so much health. He reminds me of like something that you'd see in like Lies of Penis, or Lies of P as everyone else calls it. Stop confusing everybody! Oh, what a terrible fight this is. Alright, he's saved. All done? Alright, give me a second, okay, bud? You can't give me a second?
I won't give in.
Alright. I know, like, no one really knows. Like, does she have to keep rolling to see if she gets saved from the confusion? Looks like it's only for one more turn, so I guess I can just deal with that, I guess. Oh, I hate that. 85% chance. God damn it, XCOM, how dare you. No, you cleaned up your mess. You're not wrong, actually. There you go. Can't. Oh, he's undead. Oh, that's great. Oh, are you not confused anymore, Carly? That's fantastic. That is fantastic. What do you mean you... I was just gonna say, like, 55% chance. Come on.
Eat it.
Nice! You came up huge there, Karlak. You came up huge. Yes, bud. Relax. Oh, come on! There you go. Okay, that tickled. Oh. What's he doing? Is he making people come back alive? Looks like it. That's gonna be a tough one to cook. Get this one as well there, big boy.
There we go.
Alright, probably should heal yourself. There you go. Did you even heal yourself? Alright. What are we gonna do here? It's terrible. 56. It just gets worse and worse every time I look at it. Where is my guardian? There we go. I need you. Why do you have to walk? Like, I don't understand this. What do you have to walk around for? Just summon a goddamn guardian. Like, this isn't hard. There you go. Spooked them there. If I want to walk her further away or not. That's gonna be a tough one. Oh, this game is not a fan of everything going. Look at that, 90% at a disadvantage. Are you kidding me? What's going on here, Carl? Get on in there. 30%. Probably won't work. Drought, poison, sharpness. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Now, this guy's got a lot, or do I go for your everyday basic? There we go. Alright. I mean, I guess I could look at it as a way of, like, if he's gonna waste a turn, you know, at least leveling. Yep. To get somebody up. you say? You're welcome. A frenzied tack. Yeah, that'd be right. I'd love for more than 50% though. That's 75 is a little bit better. I don't know how we're missing 25% of the time here. Come on, unacceptable. Okay. That's what we're dealing with. I almost need my you're really? No! What on earth was that? Just because I hit the Oh, thank God that didn't. I just like moved on. I was like, I was gonna lose my mind there for a second. You hit the wrong button. Yes, bud. Yes, you probably will see Auntie. There we go. Wasting a turn getting it up. Story of my life. Alright. I really need to get her out of here. Does she have a misty step or something? I don't think she does. I need her out of here. Like she can't do the. Yeah, that's gonna get. Yeah, we need a proper disengage, unfortunately. Come on, game, stop with missing. Also him too. Jeesh. We need to get him out of there so he can do ranged attacks. Can't use that. No sense getting that. No. I mean, I like him. You know, he probably runs into the same problem I'm currently in. You know, he can only do so much himself, right? You know, he's stuck in this little spot here of us just whacking him every 5 seconds. I don't think I've ever seen Karlak 3 times in a row. Looking at Fire Emblem with the hit percentage. So I tried to play, I don't want to say tried, I'm still sort of in the middle of it. I never really played the Fire Emblem games growing up. So my first one was the 3 Houses for the Switch. And I started to play it on stream and then just other games just came up. But I would look forward to playing it, but I never knew it was like that. The only one I can always remember of having really crappy hit percentages was XCOM. You know, you'd be standing right in front of a guy and it would say 99% chance, and you know, then you don't hit it. Fallout probably to a lesser extent as well would be another one I would guess. Yes, Logie. Maybe. Had that yesterday though, right, bud? So you can't have it every day. You want some chicken nuggies? Right now? Three Houses okay, good story, meh gameplay. The newest game, Engage, is the complete opposite. Wait, so it's good gameplay and shitty story? Is that what that is? Well, we're not going to Donald's. We're not going to Donald's. We're not going to Donald's. No. No. Oh, Shadowheart. If I could use... Where is your... Where's your disengage? There it is. I need you out of here. Oh. Alright. I don't want...
Moving.
Oh well. You're safe. Yep. Of course I would miss. Alright, yes, you. I need you to disengage as well. Hopefully you can walk over here, please. There we go.
My turn.
Alright, Carla, get on in here. That reckless attack is doing it for us. I don't know why you get a slight advantage with it, but I'm not complaining. Still missed. Still missed. Hi, Vey. Story is skipped. The gameplay is very tight and fun, closer to their roots. It's very unpopular because of the story and genuine impact. Like, characters are good stories in there for sure, but it's under a metric ton of excrement. Genuine equals Genshin. Oh, I've never played that either. I was thought of playing it, but oh, these things pop up every time. Like I get one attack in, and then I don't get an attack in, and you know it's all this crud. We're making progress. You don't bleed.
Let's end this.
All right. What would be best for you right here? I mean, we could sure get this guy for fire or whatnot. What I really wouldn't mind actually is would that work? No, I don't want you doing that. Oh, honestly, probably our best bet is to get you up there as quickly as possible. Get on the high ground. I wish it wouldn't take her so many turns. The problem is she's going to be out of that. I mean, she already probably is out of that. Unless they're not. Do they? Is she right now out of the Shadow Curse? I guess I should look at that. Maybe she's not. Maybe she could. Yes, I definitely need to get her on the high ground, or at least out of that area. But I need you to eat some lunch first, okay? Want some chicken nuggies? We're not going to Donald's. I know you want to. You went there yesterday. Only thing you learn from Star Wars. Yeah, it worked out for one person. I mean, arguably, it might have worked out for a couple people. One guy, you know, started to run the whole world for at least 4 movies, right? Oh, please stop with that garbage. Not getting anything out of this. Leave, give me a... No. I could back off with him too, I guess, but no real need. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, let's get her. So, see, she's got to go. Like, can she jump up here? Yeah, perfect. There we go. Could we heal everybody? It looks like it doesn't get everybody. That did not get everybody. That was unfortunate. Loge! You skip her turn? What's happening here? Oh, how are you not dead yet?
Fuck yes.
I heard ya. Oh, please just hit him. Oh my goodness, just once in your life is all I'm asking here. An apple a day keeps the scalpel away. I love the little jokes like that. And an inspiration. Alright. Unfortunately, this distressed patient, we killed him. I don't know if we would have got something from him. Maybe. I don't know. You got a key? You got a lot of stuff. So camping supplies and a surgeon's subjugation amulet. Paralyzing critical. Once per long rest when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2... Logie. Logie. What do you want? Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little break to get the guy some lunch. Let's just loot these poor people that met an unfortunate end. But you know what? They were medical students. You know, they had to go. They had to go. It's fine. All right, I will be right back. Let's do a quick save, and like I said, yeah, I'll be right back. Lunch is served, and we're back. This guy had nothing. I'm a little upset about it that he had nothing, but is there anything here to gain? Wooden shelf, a desert wine. Dessert wine. I'm so embarrassed that I said it that way. So embarrassed. It could be a desert wine, like straight from the California desert or something, I think. Sister Patricia. Syringe. That syringe does pretty good damage. And it looks like some more double oak doors.
Simple enough.
What do we got in here? Okay, nice little office setup. Sure, an oak door. A key. Love me a key. Every page of this medical text is crisp, unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharon aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained. And so, as Our Lady said, and I dare say to you, dearest reader, the darkness is infinite. You expect me to read all of that? I'll take it. Books are not heavy. What do we got here? Poisoner's gloves. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Nice. Let's give that to Astarion. Anything else in here? A couple of oak doors. Just basically they lead to... I won't say it just leads like outside. They actually both look they lead... Maybe that one's like easy access to the morgue for that guy. Probably. Like he doesn't want to go through and deal with, all the garbage sisters over there. Who would, quite frankly.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
The fact that I gotta waste a lockpick on this dang door, though. Alright, and then we got, this one, please. I don't know if I have one more short rest or not. I'm trying to remember. I mean, he has so many things to make something just go away. It's actually ridiculous. I do. Okay, we're gonna probably need to have a long rest. Shower, do you have a heal like you could use? No, I probably have 0. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to absolutely get into a rest. All right.
Never mind.
Probably a little afraid of actually where we would even want to go here, because if I get into another fight, I am screwed. So what we got here? Okay, so that's the Hellion's Heart. That's good. We've been in the healing. I think we were going to go over here. What? Yeah, the morgue was over here, but I mean, or at least down here. There are things to do, but I am not about to do them right now with no abilities right now. So let's go and take a little bit of a long rest while we're here. Celebrate. Have fun. Come on, sit down and eat. No, not sitting on the couch. Because you're gonna make a mess. Because you will put things there. No. You don't get up and stand up. You're not gonna eat well. Let's take a stab and see what do we have in these travelers' chests, if there's anything. Oh, so that, okay. Where is my camp chest? That's what I want to know. Because these seem like everyone's chests. Or maybe it's the same thing. Oh, traveler chest, traveler chest. Okay, so this is the... Okay. So that's the thing I want to start putting some stuff into that we're not utilizing here, obviously. Let's start doing a little bit of a cleanup here. Is it Alt or Control? Send. Oh, come on. Send to camp. Okay. Okay, so they still end up there. That's fine. All these god dang books. Chicken butt. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta get rid of. I like that. I want to put this on somebody, though. Maybe a Starion. Those gotta go to someone. That's gotta go to Gale. I just got just way too much stuff here. Probably get rid of all of these. This is an option here. Drop add to wares, I guess. Okay. But who are these under? I guess is the bigger follow-up question, right? Like, I mean, I don't need a Githyanki half plate, right? So I mean, if I'm getting rid of equipment, right? Like add to wares. I would hope that eventually that just sells things. By who, I don't know. I always forget. I always remind myself, like, oh, I'm going to, I'm going to do all of this stuff after the stream and get things settled. Never do. Never do. Alright, she's good with all that. Karlak. Where's... Starion, you're getting a little bit of stuff here as well, but not too much to really worry about. All right.
Still breathing.
I think we can just rest. I think we're good here. Go to bed. Go to bread.
Here goes nothing.
We will. Auto select and have a full rest. There we go. Are we gonna be woken up for sex? Oh, we might. All right. I bet. Yeah. Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I just feel awful. Look, I had a plan. A nice, simple plan. Seduce you, sleep with you, manipulate your feelings so you'd never turn on me. It was easy. Instinctive. Habits from 200 years of charming people.
Not yet, bud.
All you had to do...
She's probably busy right now.
And all I had to do was not fall for you. Which is where my nice, simple plan fell apart.
Mommy wants us to pick her up later, okay?
You deserve something real.
Yes. Later, I said. Don't run around with a grape in your mouth. Yes, you do. So he tried to seduce me. He tried to have something work out a little bit for him, and out of all of this, maybe it didn't mean anything. So do I, my friend. So do I.
I just don't know what real looks like. Not after 200 years playing the rake. Being...
I look like a dog confused about what's going on right now.
It was something I performed.
Like someone's holding the ball and bouncing it in front of me like, what?
Even though I know things between us are different, being with someone still feels... tainted. Still brings up those feelings of disgust and loathing. I don't know how else to be with someone. No matter how much I'd like to.
You should learn to enjoy sex for your own pleasure, and you should enjoy it with me. I mean, that's as forward as you get. Maybe what you really need is a friend and not a lover. I don't know. He seems confused.
I would like that. I've helped more people than I can count. An infinite parade of lovers. But a friend? I can't think of a single one.
He needs a friend with benefits. That's what he needs. Now, Kith.
Until you.
Alright, that went well. I mean, we didn't bump uglies, but, you know, it went as well as it could. Miss Lazelle, you have something.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate.
Oh,
Death.
I heard a phone go off, and I was like, "Where is it? Where in Baldur's Gate 3 is there a phone?" And then I realized it was my son's TV show. Embarrassing. All right, leave camp. All right, so we're back in the House of Healing. Like I said, I feel like this was just areas to get to. Like I said, there is the morgue, tombstones. It looks like you can go up there. I guess you could, but yeah. But do I want to go to the morgue first? What we want to deal with here. What on earth is on fire over there? You're not going now, Logan. I know you want to go now, but Auntie is busy right now, okay? I don't know. Adults are busy with stuff. Wow. Maybe, yeah, maybe at work. All right, let's before we head off over there, let's see what's going on at the morgue. I'd be really annoyed if I don't see dead people. Stacked towels? What? Does someone have the unfortunate job of drying the dead people off or something? Look at that guy. He's just waiting for the next body to come through.
Anything of use?
A wooden casket. Surely the Undertaker's in there, right? Nope. Another letdown again. Yeah, it feels to have some lighting in here. Let's see what these giant doors open up to. Okay. Possibility of some bodies in here, maybe. Nothing. I mean, that looks like a guy. Oh, what, you have zombies in here? I don't know if I want to, like, murder him or not. So does look like there's a couple of zombies. I don't know if, like, I'm gonna get the, if I'm gonna get spooked or surprised here. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, what are we poisoned with? We're in a poison cloud. I can see that, but... get out of that? There we go.
This is gonna feel good.
All right. I don't want to be dealing with any of this stuff, to be honest. Oh, come on. You couldn't get him for that one little hit? Stabby in there.
No time for mercy.
There you go. There you go. It looks like where they travel, they have like a. It's almost like they're farting constantly, like a poisonous cloud per se, maybe. There you go. All right, let's get a spiritual weapon, a great sword. I love me a great sword. There you go. You got saved from the poison cloud. Ow! That hit me for 30 or 3? That hit me for 30. 30. Are you high? Chicken butt. Chicken thigh. Annoyances. Is that a fiend? How would you know if it's a fiend or what? I guess just hit him normally here. Logan, eat your lunch. You're not playing? No. No. Your lunch. We'll play that. Stop. Play that after. Okay, play that. Yep. Not play it till you. What kind of kid still wants to play the Wii U? Ay, ay, ay. All right, Carla, can you hit this guy? 65. Oh my goodness. Try both. It won't matter. Oh my goodness, Carla, come on. Hey, not like that. My goodness, my friend. Mario Kart case. Mario Kart case. No, it wouldn't have gotten your finger. Oh, I hate everything that's going on right here. Go. Oh, come on! That's how we're working that? It's ridiculous. Did you put it in right? Let me see. Let me see. Trust me, I just wanted to see. No, so I got it. Has to go in like this. Top that thing. Okay? Looks in. Step back here. Eat, please. I know. Alright, Greater Zombie, Bastion. You don't have to eat all the crackers, but eat all the cheese and the grapes, okay? 60, 95. Those are the numbers I'm after. Let's let's see here. Nearby allies. I don't need you to heal everybody.
Take you.
Oh my god. Like, literally just smacked her for like 26. Like, are you kidding me? 26? Like, what kind of garbage is that? Like, did you not hit him for 10? Why on earth is he not dead? There you go.
What's this?
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to stumble on over here. Why is it all the, like, why is the reckless jump up a little bit? No, I don't want one, thank you though. Jeez. There we go. I don't want one, thank you. I don't want one, thank you. Why do you get a free hit back? Why? Why is that the deal? It's a ridiculous deal. There you go. Okay, you're no longer poisoned. Is there anything else stumbling up here? There still is this guy here. There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, why do they live up until like having like the one? Like, why is that why do I gotta deal with that?
Nothing will stand in my way.
It's a nice big hit. Whew. All right. Now, do they have stuff? That's the important thing. Like, surely there's got to be a. Okay, there's a lever there.
Locked tight. There must be another way through. Locked tight. There must be another way through.
Okay, see, oh my god. Oh, are you kidding me? That was on me. That was on me. I didn't add the bonus, and that was what costed me the poison there. Alright. Can everyone stand over here, please? Or over by her. What was that about? I'm like, oh, let's stand over there so we're not poisoned, and then they just go, nah, that's not gonna work for me, brother. Pulled a Hulk Hogan on me. Eat your cheese and crackers and your grapes, okay? I mean, there's gotta be. Really, game? Alright. Let's get him to get these vents. How come I can... Does he have to be near them to see them? Like, I can... I just had it. Okay. These are hard rolls too. What do you mean? Did you not shut that one off? what is going on? Why are you people...
No time to
The
rush.
3 of you numpties, get over here. Shadowheart, get
A little help, please.
over here, please. Like, I don't understand. You're dead. You're literally, because you're standing there like a goofball. I don't get it. Why would you be doing this?
I have to hurry.
It's stuff like this that is absolutely ridiculous. How many... Get you up. Holy cow. Like, Shadowheart, I really don't get. All you had to do was just walk over here. Like, was that so difficult? It's safe here. My goodness. All of you, stay right there. That's all I ask. That is literally all I ask you to do. This looks like a couple of monkeys trying to hump a football. I mean, it's exhausting. Like, why do they try to leave? I don't get it. I'm trying to figure it out for myself here. Like, why are you guys getting up and leaving, you know, from the area? And this goofball can't find a poison cloud if his life depended on it. Sometimes it disappears, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's just get everyone back together again. Use another short rest, because I don't know what else I'm gonna do to heal without using that. I mean, I didn't, like, the thing is, like, there is absolutely areas that we should be able to go to here, and everything is just poisoned. Everything. Like, how are you poisoned right now? What is happening to you? We are literally standing in an area where we are not being poisoned. There's an area over here.
With haste.
I don't know if we're not passing, checks here or not.
Stuck from this side. I should.
Yes, Logie. Chicken butt. I love you too, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta... Oh my goodness. If you'd let them just all come together... What is going on? I've literally told you people to come here. Follow me. Oh my god, my character is dying because you can't follow me. This is that quality of life stuff that I don't understand, like, you know, how this is overlooked for things in, like, Game of the Year. Like, you're telling me, oh, like, we can't stumble on over there? It's not in the cards? Not happening? Like, what on earth is happening? Just open the door. Just open the goddamn door. 30! Let me hit a 30 here. We'll try. Think we got her? There we go. Who needs a lever?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Like, look at them. They're all hopping over each other. Like, what is going on?
Path lies before me.
Folks, walk through the doorway. Karlak, what are you doing? Like, literally, look what she's doing. Someone explain to me. Why are you up there? What has happened?
Sounds well.
No. I literally clicked Karlak. I literally clicked Karlak.
Making me sweat.
Hey, look at that. Okay, I don't care that you're poisoned. Just walk over here. Just walk. Are we all together now? Astarion? Jesus. Alright, I see a button. Always hit buttons. That do anything? No. Why could she open something and yet none of us else could? Alright, game. Alright, game, you're being weird.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, what is it heading towards? It just looks like there's maybe an exit over here. Logan. Crackers? Cheese? Grapes. Let's go. Come on. Who would like to be the sacrificial lamb to just jump on inside here, right? Oh, I do see some chests. A wooden trunk, sorry. Nothing. Bubkiss. Is Paul Bearer gonna come out here and make an appearance? I do see stuff over there. Chest. Raggled rock. Oh, you can go down there? Oh, yeah. Minion, eh? I'm gonna lose half my health just jumping down there. Yeah, there's something for sure down there, but I can't. I don't see how you would get over there. There might be a way to get, you know. Rock puzzle. Maybe there's another way. I mean, it's just somebody farting down there. That's all it is. I mean, the thing is, like, do I want to jump down there? Which is, I don't know if this is noxious clouds of poison or what. Oh, it's a tough one, but I would say yes. Yeah. Can you make that jump? Logan, lunch. I feel like... See, the thing is, like, even if I go over there, there's no way up. So there's there is stuff down there, but I can't bring everybody. Well, I guess I can. Everyone's just gonna really take a lot of. What do you got? Oh, you can do Misty Step. But then, doesn't that screw me if I can only use that once, I think, right? And I've used both my... Shit. Looks like we're gonna have another rest here, just so we can accomplish what we want in the morgue. Alright. Try it again. Logan, grapes and cheese, please. Or you're not playing the Wii U. I know you're watching a show. You can do both things at once.
Don't say a word. Just listen.
I think she wants to bone me.
A parasite grips my mind. My own people hunt me.
Or not.
But I am gnawed by an even greater torment. You. My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in. Uninvited. I'm obsessed by the ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Sacrifice do. There is only one way for you to prove it.
I feel like that's the one she wants, right? Slaying our enemies in the coldest blood?
Fine sentiment, but I require more. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me. Bleed with me. Bruise me so that you might possess me.
Alright. Want to fight? I'll show you that I'm worthy of your obsession. I feel like this is one of those male to female things where she's speaking in tongues that, as a male, we don't understand. And, you know, I think what she's really after, but she's playing hard to get. And then I'm like, well, yeah, okay. Prepare yourself and prove your worth to me. It could be it. Let's go.
Do it then. Make me yours. Test me. Prove your excellence.
Sure. Sure. Hold on, I'm in the middle of something.
Wound me.
Hang on. All right, hold on. Come on. All right. Proud moment. She's kicking my butt here. She's really kicking my butt. I don't know if that's the way that this fight wants to go. What? Okay. Okay, yeah. You're gonna have the best sex after this. Take her hand and pull her up. I did think she was gonna slap it away, though. I did think that.
I should be humiliated. I should know the shame of defeat. I am Lae'zel. But you are just still.
I'm sorry, what is that?
You were stronger. I was steel. And you were silver. You are mine. Say the words.
What's the move here? 1 or 2? I think it's 1. It's just going right at it, right? Although, just in case. Just in case.
Show me.
Avert your eyes, children.
Shakfonash Du, source of my bruises.
Okay. Okay. All right. We're back to the morgue, I think. All right. So I can go over here. I want that chest. But I'm a little unsure. I don't think I can make the jump. Very close. But I do believe I can do this misty step thing. I still hope everyone doesn't like follow me. Sort of thing I don't want.
No time to rest.
What does that mean? Like, it keeps saying like characters. I don't know. All right, misty step. All right.
Don't give me trouble now.
Probably should have went over there with the Starian. It didn't. Should just smash it. Yeah, I went over there with the wrong person. Can I, Can I throw it all the way over here? Make our lives easier? Yeet! And then get a Starian to unlock it. Should be a little easier. All that for a Flesh Melter Cloak. Whenever a creature deals melee damage to the wearer, that creature takes 1-4 damage. Sure, that wasn't really anything. Not too much. Alright, so do I have to... Okay, so now, like...
Never mind.
Oh, he's got... I keep forgetting about that. Oh, there's the worst of this area. That is the worst. Alright. As together.
Never wanted this path.
I don't know. There's something there, but obviously it looks like we maybe get there from the other side. I honestly couldn't tell you. And there's obviously something more up here. Oh, just stop! Why can't we stay together here? I don't get it. Like, who is confused back here? Of course you are. Gentlemen, let's go. Together as a team. Oh my god, Astarian! Gentlemen, let's go. What? What? What don't they understand about follow the leader here? I don't get it.
Are you almost done?
Almost. I really don't.
I really want to go to Anne.
Soon. She's not home right now. My goodness.
We're going to step on your foot.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing more infuriating than this. Like,
Can't give
stop it, please, Logan.
What am I to do?
Ask Anne something.
It's just so terrible. I don't get why it has to be this way. Like, all I want to do, like, I don't care that everyone's gonna get poisoned. That's fine. You might even get lucky and bypass the poison check. But I don't understand of how we're all together here. Like, why Astarian can't walk through a goddamn doorway? Like, was that so difficult? And then look at them. Like, game design. This is it. It's not hard to just get people to go wherever we want to go, is it? People, please. Like, what are you doing? Wait, is there something here that I'm missing? Like that Karlach just decided out of nowhere to jump there? Like, what are you doing? Just get over here. Stop jumping everywhere. What are you idiots doing? Oh my god. This absolutely must be one of these little areas that, you know, the game can't figure what on earth. No. Everyone come up here. Everyone come up here. Everybody come up here, please. Everyone come up here. Just... What is it about this area that they can't figure out? It's the blind leading the blind here. Like... What are you jumping for? My brain hurts right now. Like this was why I was sort of like, okay, like, do I have to, like, you know, I do see that there are vents here. Can you get that? Can you shut it off? Like, I know I'm poisoned. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Get that. Okay. Can we all come along here now? Is this difficult? Like, you know, I noticed there's blood here. I know there's a little bit of a trench here or something. Is this difficult? Shadowheart, please follow. Shadowheart, please follow. I don't know what you're doing here.
Okay. I actually hit one part and I
have a lot on my mind and...
It's okay.
Now what?
In it.
Wait, can we open up a door here? I know we're asking a lot for you, Astarion, to you know, open several doors and jump over in certain places. Gotta double click some things here and... Oh, yeah. Alright. Hopefully there's no more poisonous... Oh, okay. Some body parts. Who doesn't need a severed leg, right? What do I have in here that's gonna heal me for a lot? Yeah, not the double click, right? How dare we? Morty. Alright. What is in here? We have some poison, some notes. A tissue and origin register? Sure.
Might be useful. That might be worth a look.
A lever? What do we think that does? Nothing at all. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There's no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me. I ought to have turned to which has already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be quite cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. So, ribcage, there's...
Don't waste us.
Potions over here that are very nice. Oh, that's the trap, eh? Oh my god, you gotta disarm it, then you gotta lockpick it, then you gotta open. You could have all done this all in one convenient little turn. Oy vey. What do we got here? Eversight ring? Sure. Useless. That's what you wanted me to do there? Alright, nothing here.
I've got a long road ahead. How much farther can I go? Here we go.
Check out this bank log. Blood and bodily fluid log. Cadaver dumped in canal. Live extraction. Gotta love those. So someone's, there was an ogre whose body was confiscated by Balthazar. Interesting. Wait, you couldn't light those? How odd. There wasn't as much here as I thought there would be. Did we read the notes? Maybe not. Yes, we did. Alright. I guess I'm hoping we're all done here. It looks like we're all done at the morgue. Like I said, there was something to go forward to there, but that's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't want to bother with that too much. Ugh. This is where the game's gonna get you. This is where the game is gonna get you. All right, everyone, let's go together as a team here, please. Just walk all here, just single file. That's all I ask. Maybe we'll go to the bar after. No, I don't. I do not care. I do not care about any of this. Just get over here is all I ask. It's safe here. Shadow curses be damned. All right. Whose turn is it? Whose bloody turn is it?
What's next, I wonder?
Okay. Can you get it? Like why do you stop right there?
Onward then.
Again, I do not care. Just get over here. You couldn't have taken a more obscure route. Love how the environment took a nice little turn there. Of course, why wouldn't they? Little steps there. Please, can we just get together here? This is too much. Like, what are you doing?
Don't be shy.
Like, I'm gonna end up having to rest like 4 times just in this morgue area because you guys can't figure out life. There, are we good? Exit turn-based mode? Are we all together fine on this now?
Time to press ahead.
My goodness. Remind me not to go in a morgue again.
Let's see what this does.
It's easier outside. I do know there is something down there. I don't know if I want to put a note there. It seemed like there was another accessible way to get there. I honestly do not know, but... yeah, so we're gonna go... I think that was the plan. I guess we'll go through here just to see if there's something. I want to make sure we're not missing anything. And I think, yeah, we'll go there and then there. It's weird how that's... You have information there, and then you have more information there. Okay, game. Yeah, I really did not want to use that, but sort of forced my hand. Is it up here? Yeah, the House of Healing, but I don't think I want to go to the House of Healing. Did we go up? Okay, that's right. Okay, yes, we do want to go in the House of Healing. So there's a door over there. And and you know, get yourself a surgery kit, maybe? Why not? All right. Oh, it's a barricade, but it looks like we can climb up these trees. On the rooftop. There we go. Oh, is there a guy that was selling stuff in there? Sister Ledwin. I didn't know. Good sister selling God stuff. Jumbling on off of rooftops. There we go. All right, we're learning. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make a. That sounds lovely. Scary, maybe, with everything. Why is there just like period blood just sitting everywhere, as if like it's been everyone's Shark Week? All right, new areas. Wreathwind Masons Guild. Oh, you got a door and everything. There we go. Can we come in? Somebody's house? Weathered chisel set? Is there stairs to go down? Is this an elevator? Just a ladder? I'll take that. Does seem like a lot of blood. I mean, you know, a heavy flow day, if you will. Right? Is there anybody even here at the Masons Guild? There's an Infernal Iron. Need one of those.
Bag of holding.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
Is that?
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Oh, there's a plaque.
Here lies the Grand Mason.
So there was a thing I put down that said plaque. I don't know if I'm supposed to put the plaque there. Like, am I supposed to pick it? It says use.
Here lies the Grand Mason. His bones.
Can't really do anything with them, I guess.
A pile of crushed bones.
All right, you don't have to read it to me 1,000 times here.
Creatures.
Oh, what do we got over here? Barskin recipe. That looks like it just leads outside. One of those deals of like, okay, so find more Infernal Iron. Is there more than just the one piece I got? I mean, I did get the one. Is there more? Like, I would prefer for that part, that, you know, that little quest to go away if I found all of the Infernal Iron here in the area. I'm thinking I found it all. I don't see it. It wasn't out glowing at me, unfortunately, but my guess is also that if it's still, okay, We got some things. Things over here. Maybe I missed them. I want to give those to Starion. I didn't want to talk to Shadowheart.
Used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract.
I mean, we only have like 5 liters of blood in our bodies normally. See, normally is that's the kicker. Normally, you know, there's obscure people out here everywhere. I don't see any other. I mean, maybe I just gotta go to him and finish the quest off. Maybe I don't know. I mean, he seemed pretty helpful when we met him up earlier. Yeah, I think we're honestly. Just gotta remember where was. Was Damon at the last light in? Seems like there's more there too. Let's go to the last light in. There's a lot of good bads to shag in. Sometimes even the floor does the job in a pinch, right? Around here? Where is he? Is that you? Damon, that you? There it is.
How fares the search?
Found the infernal iron that you mentioned. What about sand, RJD? You know, it gets everywhere, as they say.
Shouldn't take long.
And it gets everywhere.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Star Wars, you know, does a lot, right?
So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Pull Orion into a hug.
Thank you.
That's gonna be a death by snoo, I think, in the end there.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Dallon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane.
Did you like the prequels the best, or no? I guess we should say. Which ones did you like the most? Did you like the originals 4, 5, 6, the prequels, or the what do you call it? I guess the new ones, 7, 8, 9.
You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Originals, then prequels, then sequels. I think the sequels got a lot of hate, but over time it will soften a bit. I think the thing was, and George Lucas has had to say this like a bajillion times, he meant for Star Wars to be kids movies, essentially. And I really think, like, I think even him himself, you know, despite the fact that, you know, he was made a billionaire, I think, from the adults that, you know, purchase all of the stuff that he put out. I think if you take a step back and look, it's like, he's not wrong. Like, they're kids movies. But looking at the original trilogy compared to what the prequel tells me, he had no clue what he was doing. No, I mean, absolutely. I think this has been said before. I'm trying to think. Didn't one of his directors win an Academy Award or something for one of the movies? Like, wasn't it like his wife or like someone? And like I don't know what movie it was. Maybe it was like Empire Strikes Back or something like that. But like, or Return of the Jedi. But like, nothing else won other. Like, you know, usually the only thing Star Wars wins is something about like special effects, maybe music, maybe. But you know, they're not winning, you know, movie of the year type of thing. There's no accolades coming Star Wars that way. But I could have sworn there was like. There was a director or a producer that he had that I thought maybe it was his wife, ex. I have no idea, but I thought like, and then they never touched again. The sequel trilogy is a rough narrative-wise and inconsistent, but it's also not George's. Yes. Did he ever write like 7, 8, 9? Like, I mean, I know that he had written 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. I don't know if he ever even had anything to do with 7, 8, 9, or if they just, you know, Disney ran with it. Well, put it on charge. Put it on charge. Logan, put it on charge, or it won't be ready for you to use next. Not listening. Ice cream. Give Daddy 10 minutes.
No.
Yes. Come here.
No, I can't hold it.
The prequels are what would have happened if George was unchecked. George got a bunch of yes men for the prequels. Oh, here he comes. Ice cream. Want ice cream?
Yeah.
You have to say hello, people.
Hello, people.
You know, you gotta go back on here. Sit down nice. Say hello.
People.
Camera's right there. You gotta learn. If you're gonna be an actor or something, you gotta learn where the camera is at all times. You want ice cream?
Yes.
So you gotta tell them that you want ice cream.
It's right there.
Yeah, tell them you want ice cream.
Hello, people.
Well, the microphone's here, so you need to be aware of everything. The microphone's here, camera's there.
I told you he was not going to say people.
Okay. Is it someone's birthday? No. Not yet. You want ice cream?
Yes. Why?
Pancakes! Alright, let's go get the ice cream. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. You know, ice cream takes precedence. So we don't have a full-fledged cure, but it looks like, you know, we're cured for now. Thank you, Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to
I
repay.
didn't even realize what time it was. Almost 2 o'clock. I have
pleasure.
to bounce out soon.
Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, alright?
Alright. Looks like we completed that quest, I think. Perfect. Once it says complete, I guess that's all good. Yeah, we're still looking on that. Okay, so some things are starting to look like they're coming together of like, okay, like, you know, you go to Baldur's Gate, you know, that'll be your deal. Alright. Big stretching. So is she like, can she like NBA Jam turn herself on fire anymore or what?
This is the best day. The best day.
I mean, I'm so happy for you.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Okay, maybe sex is on the agenda with her too. What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to Avernus, or is it, you know, no? Let's jump on in. Let's keep her mind on one thing. Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
I gotta shoot my shot here, right? No. What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to Avernus, or it's going to blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
It's starting to make more and more sense with you, RJD, right? Sex is always the answer. I assume that's just what you tell your wife. Ah, we're a team and we make these kinds of decisions together, right? No, I respect your decision, is what you're. Yeah, she just knows now.
Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best.
All right. Let's go and see if we can just sell a few things to him. I probably don't want to really get going much more than what I have. Let's see here. Add the wares. That's all the wares. That's all the wares. I'm always right, and I never get tired of hearing it. Right? Yeah, there you go. Balance offer. Barter.
A long way to go still. No time to dally.
Well, well, well.
Nothing, eh? Alright. Yeah, with the timing the way it worked out, and if you believe that I have a bridge in California, I'm willing to part with. They have bridges in California, right? I think that's the joke. Regardless. Yeah, I did not accomplish everything I wanted to do. There was, you know, a couple, I guess. There's that, but, we did relatively good. Oh, and the road to Baldur's Gate's right there, too. Okay, that, you know, we'll see sort of what we have, but, I gotta go pick up, the wife, Mrs. P. So, without further adu, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta bounce on out of here, and I think it's a good spot. We did accomplish a lot. I lost my mind a little bit in the morgue, and because people couldn't, you know, travel along with me, and they were jumping everywhere like a bunch of idiots, and that's fine. But I want you guys to have a great weekend. I unfortunately got to work all weekends, but I will be back Monday, I think. Tuesday, I think I'm going to Tirana. So probably back, I want to say, like I'm saying Monday, Thursday, Friday is probably the, it's probably what the stream next week is looking at. But have an eye at the Discord. It will always be there if I remember to send it to Miss Biscuits to post, which I shouldn't forget. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on in as I always say it's time for me to say goodbye and good night. Bang. Have a banging weekend, except for you, RJD. Not too much banging, okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Peace.